Today we're going to be testing the water in our new Paludarium to see if we could finally get some fish. It's doing good so far. All of this Christmas moss really fluffed up. The Christmas moss on the logs have kind of died off a bit. I've been spraying them, but apparently that's part of the process, I guess. I don't know. These are really filling in nicely as well. I wasn't really expecting all the dry super glue to dry white, but I guess eventually once this Christmas moss greens up again, some of it's coming back a little bit. Hopefully we'll cover that up and we'll be looking good. All right, key cup activated. Let's see. Oh no. Come on. There we go. That'll do. I also need to see if we pick up a Mexican turbo snail for this tank, because while the diatoms are pretty much gone, we have another issue here, which is a heck of a lot of green algae and what looks to be like cyano. The snails are on it, but they aren't doing work, you know? They're just not doing what needs to be done, and I want to get some coral in this tank for these poor little fish to sleep on. I also really wasn't expecting the cycling process on the freshwater tank to be that long, and to my surprise, it was literally just as long as a saltwater like cycle process. So learn something new every day. Now let's get this guy to the store. It is about to pour. All right. Wowza, what is this? That's a whole lot of wood. Ha, let's get this guy in an aqua spin.
Clear out the syringe 3 times.
3 times? Boop. How accurate are these things?
There's about, depending on the test, 2 to 3% margin of error.
Okay, it's not
but
bad.
Fairly accurate.
The good thing is it's so easy. Oh, you started electronically?
Yep, so in the future I can pull up your results.
Nice. So, ALK 19, is that normal for freshwater?
No, it should be somewhere around 40 parts, so we're going to have to increase your alkalinity.
So it should be more.
Yep, which is why your pH is so low.
Low pH. At least my nitrites are 0. Hey.
Yep.
But I have a little ammonia.
The ammonia is within the margin of error, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. So the ALK is actually in ppms, and on this chart, what is it, 19? It's like in here somewhere?
That's
so
at 19, yeah.
So it's like 1.1, 1.2 or something in our saltwater DKH.
So the phosphate is the one that I'm more concerned about. The nitrates, having high nitrates, as long as you have phosphate, is not a problem. And then obviously the tank has very little potassium, which we're going to fix that with the fertilizer.
All right. So now the question is, can we put fish in like this?
Yes.
Hey! This is like dosing in saltwater, but freshwater world. So alkaline buffer. That's to get our ALK up?
Yep. It's basically 1 teaspoon for every 20 gallons.
Oh, wow.
So it's very powerful. So in your case, I think you're running like 6 gallons, so we're going to go 1/4 teaspoon.
Now, is this something I would always have to do, or just now just to get that up?
Let's do it now to get it up, and then you may have to monitor and watch it.
Okay. Sheesh, who got me into this freshwater stuff?
And this is fertilization. The cool thing is that it has nitrates, phosphate, potassiums, iron, and all the trace elements, but it's 100% fish and shrimp safe because it has no copper.
So it's like an all-in-one.
It's an all-in-one.
Sweet, that's what I like.
It's like
easy.
all for reef.
Yeah.
And tropic marine, same thing, but for fertilization.
Now we go fish, right? Or cleanup crew fish.
Get you an autosynchilus.
What is that good for?
He is going to munch on the surface brown algae that'll grow on stuff.
Okay. Is there like an alternative to this guy, like to pick this one or this one?
No.
No.
There's some more very expensive variations of them.
Nah.
But they're $20, $30 versions, and they get really big.
Autosynchilus common. So this is like the equivalent of my snails. Or do you put snails too?
Yeah, you could, but your tank's a little too small for the snails.
Gotcha.
Plus they'll pop out. That's why I'm giving you.
Wow, he's freaking out in there.
Yeah.
These are really, really cool. Those tails are longer.
Yes.
Those are crazy.
So that's what I'm thinking for you. A couple of these boy guppies.
Do those things, are they in the same family of like betta fish?
No, these are in the guppy family.
Huh.
So these are all fancy guppies. These are called endlers because of the forked tail.
There's another really cool guy in here that I'm gonna get, but he's so tiny that I can't focus on him. So once we get him in the bag, I'll show you guys. Nom, 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 nom. A pea puffer can't go in here, right?
No. Pea puffers are little murder beans.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Ooh, fish acquired. In you go. Now I want to get a shrimp. I guess the question should be, how many do I
You
get?
could go 3.
3? Okay. The blue ones are super cool, so I'm definitely getting at least one of those and one of the red ones. Why don't we just do a red, yellow, and a blue?
Okay.
we like colors. We're gonna make this like a coral tank, but with shrimp. We'll have to eventually get the orange one too, the orange sun-kissed. But I feel like the yellow's a little brighter. We're putting some life in the tank today.
Whenever you're transporting freshwater shrimp, always give them a twig or some moss or something for them to hang on to for the ride.
Now, do I put that in the tank? No, right?
No.
Oh, look at them all. They're all getting along. I see the red one and the yellow one. Where's the blue one? Oh, there's the blue one. Haha, so cool. I think that's all of the freshwater stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now I do need a little turbo snail because my Reef Casa tank is looking haywire. It's only a 12 gallon, so not like a humongous one. Yeah, any of those that are actively eating are good. They're the only guys that I know to have eaten like green algae and even like some cyno too.
Yes. Look, he's got a nice foot. You see that?
Yeah. Whoop. Freshwater fun, and we got the saltwater fun. Hello, sir. I was ready to go here, but I forgot one thing. I don't have any freshwater food for freshwater fish. So that was almost, I would have been a little upset if I got all the way home without freshwater food.
This is going to be for your guppies. Every 2-3 days you can put one wafer of this.
Just throw it in the tank somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he'll go and eat it. And you can actually break it in half and let the shrimp eat some of it, because the shrimp, they'll polish this up.
Okay, now I think we're good. Ooh, we are stocked up right now. We just got so much stuff. I don't know what it is, but I've just been reeled down to spend $6 on a coffee these days. It's like such a waste of money, but it just makes me feel so much better. Woo! All right, we made it back. Look at all this stuff. First, I want to get Mr. Snail temp acclimating. I think Mr. Turbo Snail is going to help us take care of all of this, and then we can put some coral in here for our little guys, Captain Blackfin, and I'm still on the fence about what to name our little guy here. Now with this tank, we need to first add the alk buffer, no sé qué cosa stuff in here. This is what we have to add before we start acclimating the fish. But first, is that like a quarter? I feel like that's about a quarter. And then we get some water. Okay. Now we just got to give it a couple minutes to kind of circulate the tank. So in the meantime, let's add a little bit of the all-in-one fertilizer. This easy green stuff. And my instructions are 12 drops twice a week. 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. You know what really kind of sucks? This fish feeder that was working great for my Reef Casa tank dropped behind my dresser and the back popped off. I had to scoop this out, but I couldn't find the back. So now I no longer have an automatic fish feeder because there is no way that I'm just moving all this. Like, it seems like a simple task. But if you've had a dresser in a spot for a really long time that just has everything around it, it's like, you don't want to move that thing unless you're moving out of the house. Okay. And down. Now we wait. I would say we're pretty spot on with the green there. Maybe in between 40 and 80. Apparently freshwater fish are much more sensitive to like water changes. So we have to acclimate these for a little bit longer here. And now we wait. But we don't have to wait because we have something we can do with the saltwater tank. Can put this guy in. Check out all of the copepods on the glass. A lot more hung around than I expected in this tank. He needs to work down hither. There's so much stuff. Oh, instantly latched on. All of this is for me alone? Yes, sir. You're welcome. He's a pretty nice size, so hopefully he can take care of all this within a couple of days, and then we could finally get some coral into this tank for these little clownfish. Time for dip number 2. I'm gonna use all my water. Alright, it's finally time to drop these guys into the Paludarium. First fish going in. Let's pick this is, I think, the cleaner dude. Can't really see, to be honest. Come on, get out that little corner, boy. I got him! 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 Our first fish. Looks like a little shark. Took some water out of the bag. Let's see if that helps me catch them a little easier. We got one, we got one, we got one. Look at that tail on him. Yeah, buddy. Blue, orange. All right, come on, go with your friends. Let's go. I got him, I got him, I got him. Oh no, I'm stuck. One more. This one's really tiny, but he's really cool. Look at his tail. It's yellow. He's super tiny. Oh no, I'm stuck. That one's my favorite one for sure. Yellow back tail and like a blue fin. So sick. Now we gotta get the shrimp in there. Whew. There you go. Oh, jeez, you see how fast he came out of there? Everybody is successfully in the tank. Those are really cool. Got like little fancy tails. And then there's that one with the yellow tail. The blue, oh, there's our little blue shrimp. I think they're freaking out at their reflection right now. The yellow shrimp is way in the back there. He's coming up right now. He's coming. Nope, he's staying back there. Oh, and there's the red one. Ah! That's the whole family right there. All right, it is time to shut the lights off so the fish can go night-night and chill out a little bit, but the tank is officially stocked. Hopefully the turbo snail does work on the nano reef so that way we can add some coral to that tank. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.